Yo, what's up? What's up? I'm Renz Davis. Is it what I think it is? You know it. You know it, don't you? Oh yes. Let's get on with it, right? Dang, that's good. That's not just good. That's Raze Baja Lime. R for Raze, R for Renz, R for Raze Rebellion. Get on it, guys. But let's get on with the show. So, as always, big fan of fighting. Like it, love it, want more of it. I cannot get enough fighting. I watch it with my competitions. I watch it with my YouTube stars. Not thrilled Jake Paul won that fight, so conspiratorially speaking, I think it was rigged. Might be a Renz cast coming up. But most importantly, I like it in my walks in the park, in the fields of combat. Oh yes. Fresh air, green grass, 2 combatants, 1 referee, 1 winner. Without further ado, guys, I think without further ado, let's commence. Time for a fashion show.
Ich bin Erik Azdinov, ich komme aus Kasachstan, ich bin 18 Jahre alt.
In the red corner, we have ourselves Erik Arsidenov, aka the Tiger. At 18 years of age, he stands at 178 centimeters, weighing in at 71 kilograms. His style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. With a 1-0 record, let's see if he comes out successful. In the blue corner, we have Daniel, I can't pronounce that last name properly, I do apologize, aka the Kurdish Eagle. He's going to be 18 years old, standing at 178 centimeters, weighing in at 73 kilograms. Not COVID, I swear, guys. Now, height-wise, they are the same height. That's good news. Weight-wise, Daniel is going to have a slight edge. Rules of the rounds. We have 3 3-minute rounds. They're going to be using 8-ounce gloves. More importantly, they're going to be using the unified MMA rules, which means no knees to the head of a downed opponent. Caro, my man, my buddy. One of these days, I want to chat with you because you're a cool guy. Now, honestly, I do want to give a prediction pre-fight, but every time I do, it seems like I guess wrong, so I'm going to keep it non-biased this time. Strictly calling the action as best as I can, reacting however I can, efficiently and most effectively. Oh yes. Now, looking at the hands of Daniel, he looks like he might have some talent on him. Ooh, but cool rash guard. Style points, I gotta give it to Erik. But style isn't everything. No, it is not. Absolutely not. Cool touch of the gloves. Oh my god, guys, we're ready for it. Round number 1. Begin. Okay, looks like Daniel is starting it off fast. He's going in for it. Getting into the clinch, he tries to take him down. He gets it. But it looks like it was almost a pull guard from Erik. Now, I'm kind of curious to see where this goes, because if Erik is a guard player, this might be his bread and butter. Oh, he was going for a triangle. He's keeping pretty good head control, which is good news. Throwing some elbows in there as well. He definitely wants to keep that posture broken. That is definitely going to be a good thing. If Daniel can start posturing up and throw those hammer fists, this could be a very hard match to kind of like predict. But so far, it looks like Daniel's more on the defensive. He knows that being inside the guard of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner could be devastating. And it looks like Daniel is trying to pass into half guard, but to little avail. Oh, he's got it. He's got one leg pass, and he's trying to pressure through to mount now. Or maybe side control. It's hard to tell. But Eric is not having any of it. He is keeping him very congested. Very nice. This might be tricky. And looks like he is trying to keep that leg locked down. Oh, he's getting punched now. Those forearms in. Oh, he's getting back to guard. Ooh, he's got him broken down just a little bit better now. This is going pretty well for Eric, in my opinion. For a couple moments, he had that arm kind of exposed, but now it's back into the ball. Now it's back into the court of Daniel. Looks like... Huh, pause the action. Putting the mouth guard back in. And looks like they're back at it. They didn't pause the clock, which I find a little bit interesting. Very nice bite on the back of his back. Oh! And it looks like Daniel is really pressuring through. Like, he doesn't mind getting, like, put in the little spots like this. He just wants to keep pushing forward and just throwing as much ground pound as he can. Those are some good elbows. He breaks it away, stands up. Now, this is probably going to be a better strategy for Daniel. Get the takedown, break away, start throwing kicks to the legs. 3 seconds of work, not enough to do anything damageful. Oh, end of the round. Now, honestly, if I had to take anything away from that, I'd have to say that probably on the ground, Eric has a better advantage so far off his back. I mean, I could be wrong. But so far, he's been able to maintain a lot of control. He kept the posture of Daniel broken down very effectively so far. And he's been attacking. He's been going for submissions. He had a bit of an arm crank toward the end of it. During the beginning, he kept shooting for the triangle choke, which was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Daniel was being a little tentative, it feels like, but on the feet, I gotta be honest. It looked like Daniel had more confidence in his striking on the feet. Which is where I think Daniel needs to keep it a little bit longer. Pick him apart on the feet, break him down, and then if he really, really wants to, then take him down. But so far, I gotta give this to Eric right now. Not because I'm biased and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner myself, but because from what I've seen so far, Daniel is not doing enough yet. Yet being the key word. He didn't get the takedown, that was more like a guard pull. But it was instigated by a little bit of a takedown, I will be honest. But man, Eric looks like he is a little winded right now. So I'm kind of curious to see where this goes into the second round. I'm really liking how both teams have a corner. That's good news. And it looks like Eric's getting a warning about elbows. I didn't see anything that looked like it would be clearly defined as a 12-6 elbow. Alright, round 2 has begun. And it looks like Daniel is being a little more pressure with the kicks. He's going in for the double underhooks, trying to get him decked down the ground. He gets it this time. Clearing definitive takedown. Gets him down in side control. Getting that left frame on the neck. Trying to grind him out. Oh! Very nice. Spun in for an armbar, but didn't quite get it. But he's definitely got himself something here. I've seen this particular move before. I don't know what it's called. It's almost like a triangle choke where you can use the back of your leg on one side and then your arm on the other. It's not quite locked in yet. Oh, they're standing it up. Huh. Here we go, guys. Narrowly missed that hook. Oh, did he? And Daniel drops his mouth guard again. See, this is kind of like a lull in the action I don't like. They need to pause that clock when they have something like that happen. But man, Daniel is really much better at striking. Gets the single leg, down to guard. He has both wrists pinned to the chest. He might be going for an arm lock soon. So far, Daniel has definitely been putting a lot of pressure on the fighters. Should be interesting to see what Eric does in the next minute or the next round, because it seems like this has been a big issue for Eric to combat with. And I don't know if this has something to do with the weight difference. Ooh, nicely done. Pulls away and just goes overhand right. And this is not working out for Daniel too well, in my opinion. I think Daniel needs to change up his strategy. He doesn't need to take it to the ground to prove wrestling is effective. What he needs to do is, he needs to keep it standing up a bit more. I've seen his striking. He looks like he is the better striker for sure. Although I might be standing corrected. It looks like he is going for an arm triangle choke. It's not quite lined up. He's got a lot of space to move around. Not cutting off the circulation yet. But if he can get his right leg out from the half guard position, pass over Eric's left hip, it would be... Oh! Oh, 10 seconds of work. This could be over. Oh, that looks brutal. Looks more like a neck crank than anything. And time. He missed out on the arm triangle choke. He was putting too much pressure and time into it. Very close, though. That round definitely has to go to Daniel. No if, and, or but about it. He was being a lot more dominant on the stand-up. He definitely established much more control on the ground. That was a great kick, by the way. It looked like a teep, but don't let it fool you. That was a push kick. Very nice push kick. And then we see the beginning of the end for this round. He was establishing some very good top control. Yeah, Eric was firing back, but for the most part, Daniel was establishing very good ground and pound, very good control with it. He even got that frame across the arm, and then he pulled away from the guard, threw that big overhead punch, got himself down to the side control, half guard area. Then he passes right from the half guard into side control to start cranking on that neck for the arm triangle choke. Very excellent. Whew, man, this action is getting me thirsty. Oh, I swear that doesn't happen often, guys. This is why I drink energy drinks more often than water. Holy crap. Let's try that again. Oh, that's better. Man, I gotta be honest. In regards to how this is going for Eric, I have a bad feeling for him. He really needs... Eric really needs to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Like, he did not do enough, in my opinion, in the first round to win. And the way this is going, he is losing a little bit of confidence. He does not look very sure of himself, which is a dang shame, because he was doing pretty well in the first round. He started getting slammed in the second round. He needs to do something. He needs to get top control or something like that, because he knows... Oh, here we go. Round number 3 is about to begin, guys. Here we go. Round 3 begins. He's standing very flat. Now, he should know by now that Daniel is going to try and come in with those double underhooks. Oh, blast double leg. And he's down. Like I said, he was shooting for that take. Oh. They're calling a stop of the action. Ah, Daniel, again with your mouth guard. Got a little stern earful. And it looks like Daniel is now trying to establish the dominant position again from the half guard top. He's trying to pass. And back to guard. Very nice recovery from Eric. Beautifully done. Now, honestly, here's what I'd like to see from Eric. Every time Daniel starts to posture, I would like to try and see him get his foot on the hips, try and shoot out and get back to the feet. He needs to try something different because this entire bottom game is not going to work against such a dominant wrestler. He's going to try and circle around and overhand right. Not a good spot to be. Oh, he gets the mount. Ooh, this is not good. Hopefully he can get something out of here. Not a bad call, keeping the posture broken, wrapping right around the hips. There we go, good bump. Keeping that posture broken, but he needs to watch out for the wrestler's knee. Oh, he goes for the arm lock. And he's out of there. He still has the arm in danger. Oh, never mind, it's gone. And now we got ourselves a different position. I like this. Now, I don't know what this position is called, but it's definitely safer than where he was a moment ago. Less than a minute to work. He needs to try and do something creative or get out of there immediately. Oh, definitely don't do that, Eric. Up kicks, up kicks. There you go. Less than 45 seconds to work. Oh, Daniel is back on the mount. And he gives up his back. This is not good. With 30 seconds of work, he could land into that rear naked choke. Now, I know Eric is technically the tiger, but this could be the lion choke that kills him. Oh, he's got it. Mata Leao. Mata o Tigre. That was brutal, man. Oh, man, they need to call him the Tiger Slayer. He went in and he established quite the good game plan. He opened up with strikes, he was establishing very good control in that distance in the pocket, and then he got the takedowns. I mean, so far, not so far, I think he landed a total of 3 takedowns, not including the one from the first round. He established an attempt at that one, but that was a guard pull to a degree. But then every other takedown after that, he got. Decidedly and effectively, most dominantly. Wow. That was a little misleading, to be honest. I feel like they should have said MMA, because his style was... His base most likely is wrestling, but the way he was fighting definitely had a tinge of he could kickbox and box. He was definitely the better of the strikers, that's for sure. He got that overhand right there. That was beautiful. He really has a way with those kicks, though. Man, Daniel, you are good. Looked like when you were shooting for that takedown, though, you got clipped with a knee. You were definitely establishing yourself some good spots. Congratulations, Daniel. Getting yourself the first round, or your debut fight. 3rd round finish, debut fight won. Definitely a force to be reckoned with at the 73 kilogram weight class. I can't wait to see you fight again. That is for certain. Now, what's actually kind of cool is he had 3 submission attempts. Yeah, but one of them succeeded. I mean, overall, I gotta say, that was quite the impressive fight for one reason. Eric didn't really give up. He kept trying to find something off his back in the 1st and 2nd round. At the 3rd round, though, he started getting a little bit broken down. He did, however, keep fighting through. He found a way out of that arm lock into kind of like that, I don't know what you call that. Was that like a reverse back mount almost? Inverted back mount? Leave it in the comments section if you know what that is. I'd be greatly appreciated, so it helps my commentating reaction style much more efficiently, I tell you what. But yes, if I had to give any recommendations to Daniel, keep it striking. Dude, you got the wrestling and the ground control down pat. Keep it striking longer. You are actually very good at striking. I was not expecting that. Your front kick was very good, had a lot of power to it, had some good snap to it, very delightful. Your hands, you can throw punches, man. You can throw leather. Absolutely, man. You do that, you'll have the TJ Dillashaw style of striking, where you can go for the body to the head and then shoot the takedowns. Very effective style, in my opinion. As for Eric, it's a tough break, man. Really bummer. It feels like you have a style where you want to go to your back. That can be good sometimes. That can be really good sometimes. But against a really dominant, really pressure style wrestler, that can be a bad thing. If I had to recommend anything for Eric, and I do mean this wholeheartedly because one Brazilian practitioner to another, I would definitely have to say work on your scrambles. Try and find a way to get out from underneath and get yourself to a dominant position. Recover position, survive the position, find a better position. Absolutely. But on top of that, work on your standing defense. That can go like miles and miles in the fight game. Like, if I had to say anything, I would say don't worry about your boxing as much. Worry about like your Muay Thai style. Get better in the clinch. Because it looked like when he got those double underhooks, he was able to kind of ragdoll you. But hey, it's not the end. You got a loss, yes, but you got a learning experience, that's for certain. And I believe, and I had the faith that you can come back faster, better, stronger, and as a winner. But yes, before I go, just want to let you all know that I'm on a quest for 500 subscribers. Oh yes. If I get 500 subscribers, I'm doing RENZ Reveals sparring. Oh yes, it's going to be 3 rounds. First round, kickboxing, 3 minutes. And wait, there's more. There's going to be round 2. You guessed right. It's going to be grappling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, whatever you want to call it. Ground fighting, no striking. And then round number 3, we're going to do mixed martial arts sparring. Those last 2 rounds, going to be 5 minutes. Oh yes, I'm going to get beaten, broken, but as always, entertaining you all for a good time. Oh yes. Travel safely, guys, and rock on.